Good morning. Today I've got two tips to help you overcome impulse spending. We are in the Christmas season, right? We're approaching Christmas Day. It'll be coming up very soon, so you've probably gotten most of your shopping done. But if you're still buying gifts, if you're still preparing for the big day, what I want to do is help you overcome impulse spending because this is the season where that can become a big problem, especially since a lot of us are buying stuff anyway. It's going to be that much more difficult for us to not buy extra stuff that we don't really need. And what we need to do is we need to recognize that we associate pleasure with buying things that we don't necessarily need. There's pleasure that we associate with that, and we have to break that pattern. So, first, you need to get leverage on yourself, right? You need to want to change. But the two tips that I'm going to give you are you need to recognize the cue. You need to recognize what is it that actually makes me want to buy something. And then the second thing you need to do is you need to change the reward. So that still gives you those positive feelings, but it gives them to you for doing what you really need to be doing and not buying something that you don't need. So, for instance, when we say you recognize the cue, you may be online, you may be doing work, and you see an advertisement for something, and so I'm gonna take a look at this really quick, and you click on the advertisement. It's maybe an online version of window shopping. So you look at this item, and then maybe that is the cue that gets you to buy something. Maybe when you buy something, you like getting great discounts or you like seeing good deals. And every time you get a good deal, you feel rewarded, even though you're buying something that you don't need. You feel like you've accomplished something. And that's a feeling of pleasure that you get. So, what you need to do is recognize that with yourself. What's the cue? Okay, the cue is maybe when an advertisement pops up, when I'm working online, or when I'm doing something during the day. There's some routine that I have that I need to break that pattern. And then what you need to do, the second tip, is you need to change the reward. There's another term that is used for this, and it's called a pattern interrupt. So when you're going through your routine, hey, I see this product I want to buy. I'm thinking about buying it. You need to break that pattern. And what I recommend you do is find something that you can reward yourself with for not buying that thing that you don't need. So, for instance, maybe you could play with one of your kids. Maybe if you don't have kids, you could listen to some music, or you could take your dog for a walk. Now, I know maybe you're in the middle of working. Take 5 minutes. Just take 5 minutes and put on some music and sit up, or stand up. Make yourself feel good. Get those positive feelings going, and recognize, hey, you had the strength to not do the thing that you knew wasn't good for you. So keep that in mind. You want to recognize the cue and you want to break the pattern. You want to change the reward. Do something to reward yourself, even if it is buying something less expensive, right? That can be a form of a good change in reward. So please post a question or a comment. Send me a private message if you want to talk about it privately. I always look forward to reading your comments. And until next time, I wish you unlimited success.